Hello, my name is Chico and I'm 9 years old. I live in a huge town and it's really sunny, and it's not a normal town because we've lots of people, but most of them are children, and you know what? We're not all human. There are little furry creatures, dolls of various sizes, and many teddy bears, and I personally think they're a bit weird. One thing is common though, we all have special powers. I can fly, but I never do it too high. I'm afraid of heights. Others are very strong and can carry very heavy stuff. I've seen them carry it with one hand. Some can run so fast. And quite a few can turn sprouts into frigs, which is really handy. There's something else that we all have in common. We are imaginary. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that means though. There's one person who knows what it means, and that's my friend Lenny. He is so cool, and the wonderful thing about him is that I am the only person who can see him. He's so funny. He says that he's the only one that can see me, but he must be just teasing me because it's so obvious that's the other way around. He's very shy and he knows many things because he goes to a place called school. Now, it's like a big house full of children and they all learn things. Oh, one day he had to do this stuff they call homework. We heard his mum coming up the stairs and he got me and he locked me in the cupboard, and I was there for about an hour because his mum was cleaning the room or something, and I was so scared. But he did let me out in the end. But Lenny's a good friend anyway. And besides, it's more fun playing with him than it is with anyone else. Oh, one day I came to his house and I had caught a frog down by the river and I brought it in to see him, but I couldn't find him anywhere. And at first I thought, oh, it's just a game, so I looked everywhere in the house, but I just could not find him. And so many days went past. I was so upset. I had to let the frog go. I really missed him. But one day he came back and he looked paler than normal. I was really happy to see him again, but he wasn't looking so good. I thought he looked really sad or something. And he said he went to see a doctor. I have never ever heard this word before, so he explained to me that the only time you go to see a doctor is when you're not feeling well, otherwise you're not allowed to go. So anyway, he didn't feel like going out, so we stayed in his room and we jumped all over the place and we acted so silly just to cheer him up. He stayed in bed for loads more days, but since he couldn't go out and play, we stayed in and we did so much stuff. He used to read to me really interesting stories and I used to listen really well because it was so wicked and I didn't want to miss anything at all. I think all this fun made him better because one day he woke up and he looked really good, and not only did he look normal, but he even had superpowers like me. Now, I have to say that there was a little bit of sadness, and because when I looked into his eyes, he looked a bit funny, but after a while that was gone and all our time was spent having fun together. We could do anything we wanted. I think it's because we're such good friends that we are so lucky.